Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be Sn0W versus a mysterious barcode player here on Polestar. Come back, mouse, we got it. Bottom right, it is Sn0W. Top left, a mysterious blue Zerg barcode player. RJB sent me this replay a couple of days ago and said, this is a hella weird Sn0W game, lol. Which means he was entertained by it. It is weird. He couldn't figure out who this barcode is. He ran it through the barcode scanner program, but apparently no matches in the database, right? It checks for APM values, it checks for hotkey setup, it checks for build orders, it checks for timings, and then matches to anybody in the pro scene who matches that description. But again, came up null. So if you know who this Zerg player is after this game, let me know in the comments, and we'll go ahead and see if RJB agrees. But he has no idea who this Zerg player is. So, walling off at the front here with a pylon, as all good Protoss players do on 4-player maps especially. And mineral field. Oh, interesting. Are we gonna mine out this mineral field that helps block off your main base from Zerglings? The wide ramp would be easier for Zerglings to get up, but I don't know why. I'm not sure why he mined out those minerals. Just a little bit of a return trip with minerals, just so it's not a wasted trip, right? Anyway, it's a gate open. We got cross spawn here for the Zerg. We have ourselves an extractor pool opening. Well, pool extractor opening from the Zerg player. Okay. I like what we're seeing here. Dude. Yeah, that's a 9 pool with an extractor. This is going to be early Speedlings pressure build against a Protoss player, which I do sometimes in PvZ, but by the time I get there with my Lings, it's locked up tight, which I think that's the case here with Sn0W, right? Don't know what the Zerg's doing. Assume pool first with speed and just lock up tight. Gateway, maybe a forge, maybe a cannon if you're feeling very, very safe. As you should, because there are 6 Lings on the way, sub 2 minutes. Here from our barcode players. This Zealot again, known for his aggression. And are we going to blind expand? Are we just no scouting? No scouting from Sn0W against a barcode player. Against a barcode of all things. If you know you're safe from early Speedlings against somebody who never goes early Speedlings, yeah. You just go ahead and expand. But against a barcode player, unless you know who this is and they don't do Speedlings early. Oh boy. Alright. So the drone scouted and this Overlord scouted, so he knows at his cross spawn he doesn't have to send any more Lings anywhere else. He can send the full complement here. There's the expansion. And wall off, like, you don't have enough minerals here to, oh my gosh. All right, Sn0W, here we go. 6 Lings at 250. Are you ready for them? I guess we are, because we have 2 Zealots, but they are slow, but in a straight up fight here, the Zealots will win. Again, blocking the ramp with probes. Happy that we did not go ahead and mine out this mineral field completely, because that wide ramp would be in full invitation for these Lings to get inside your main base, dude. All right, so look at the micro here from the Zerg player, from the barcode player, man, just getting hits off on everything, on the probes, on the expansion, flooding across Lings 2 at a time. Woefully behind in economy, 17 to 8 workers, but this is army value right now. Just so fast, so strong. He's only lost 1 Ling. Is this Jadong, man? What is this? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to save the gateway. You can't save the gateway. Check it out. Bam. Can't save the gateway. Again, 0 Lings killed for that gateway. It's like, okay, shield battery. There's a forge here as well. Oh, boy. And, oh, my gosh, it's a proxy hatch inside the main base. Sn0W does not see it. He's so preoccupied with the Lings at the front, he doesn't see the proxy inside his own main base. Oh, all right. This is getting an epic tag. What a crazy PvZ this is, man. 1 base versus 1 base. Zerg is on 1 base. He needs to win. He needs to get economic damage. If this game goes on much longer here without him taking down this base or a lot of probes, this is going to be a Protoss win. So this is extremely stressful here. Shield battery here trying to help out with these Lings. Oh my gosh, Lings into your main base. Lings being made inside your main base. You see the creep inside your main base as well. And we're going to snipe down the main Nexus. Dude! Got it! Sniping the main Nexus with Speedlings against Sn0W. Who is this Zerg player? He is so audacious. Oh, so there we go. So it's 1 base to 1 base. Still a bad position for the Zerg player. But again, we need to take down A lot of probes here, and these probes are like, what the heck? There's a hatch inside my main base. Oh, Zealot down. This Zealot here has 1 kill. I don't think the Zealots have been very successful at this stage, man. More cannons at the natural. More of them. I think this is Zealot. But again, RJB would have said it was Zealot if he knew it was Zealot. So he doesn't know it's Zealot, so it's not Zealot, I guess. Just playing like Zealot here. Just droning up back home. There we go. We have 12 to 18 now. Worker count. Look at this. Oh, look at this Zealot die. This is elite Zergling micro. This is elite. I've never seen, well, rarely see Zerg players have this excellent micro there. Okay, so there we go. 2 lings down. Make a drone. Make a sunken, man. That would help a lot here. There we go. 4 more lings popping out. And, oh, just attack. Just attack, man. Just, oh my gosh, taking down a pylon. Are we going to supply block Snow? No, we're not going to supply block him. Still not an expansion back home. But look at that. Just make a drone, man. Make a drone. Spread creep inside the Protoss' base. My inner Zerg is cheering right now for this player, man. So aggressive. So aggressive. So, Snow's on his natural base, and that's it. The Zerg on his main base, and that's it. He's making a lair. He's got a macro hatch. This probe says, you're not expanding. What is your follow-up here? Again, make a drone. Make a drone. Sunken rush the natural base from the high ground inside the main. Be a mad genius, Zerg player. I am so hyped. What's the follow-up going to be here? Again, it's just Zealot stuff here. Oh, so is that a drone that tried to get in from the front? Just make it here. Just make a drone here, man. Spread creep. I want you to spread creep so much. So Snow says, okay, we are still ahead. 1 base to 1 base is still ahead against a Zerg player. 2 base to 1 base is way ahead against a Zerg player, but 1 base to 1 base is still a great place to be, man. Org. Just making lings non-stop. We got a Spire on the way. 1 base Spire opening from the Zerg player. Oh, there we go. There's the creep. No, Zealots are like, no, we cannot allow this to stand. But look how many lings there are. And good micro, good stutter step. Okay, creep colony done. Sunken it. All right, sunken it. This sunken is going to help so much. Help these lings. Lings and sunkens are so good against Zealots. I just... shield battery, healing up the Zealots. Back into the fray we go, they say. Getting a full surround on a Zealot is so hard, but that's like the 3rd time we've seen a full surround on a Zealot in the first 7 minutes of this game. All right, so sunken here. Excellent stuff. We can pull back to the sunken. Another drone, another creep. This might be my favorite Zerg versus Protoss game ever on the channel. I cannot remember a single time I have seen a Zerg player make a creep colony in the main base of a Protoss player. Not a single time. Look at this. The sunken defending the other sunken here. Oh, it's going to get killed, isn't it? Yeah, sniping it down. Creep colony down. Okay, that's all right. A little bit of a setback. Nothing to be worried about here. But we're making 2 Mutalisks on the other side of the map. 2 of them. Look at the sunken getting huge hits off. Kabam. Kabam. Get out of here, Zealots. You're not welcome in this part of town. Look at the micro, though, from Snow. Just microing beyond the range of the sunken and then getting back just in time to take down the sunken as soon as it finishes here. Dude. Absolutely incredible play from both of these players. Again, epic tag into the natural base, sniping down a cannon, 1 cannon. We still have 2. We still have a shield battery. We are into Dragoons. We've got a Stargate producing Corsairs. Excellent read there from Snow. He's like, if Mutalisks show up, I think I'm in trouble. So let's make some Corsairs off of 1 base. And here they are. The Mutalisks are here trying to protect their Overlord friend. But no, Overlord down. Supply blocking. Yes, supply blocking the Zerg player at 41 supply. Shield battery. If there was a shield battery here, that would be an incredible PvZ. But dude, look at this. When can Snow retake his base? Ugh. We've got Scourge being made inside the main base of Snow. This is an insane PvZ, dude. I think it's going to preempt programming on the channel. I do have a buffer right now of about 1 week, but I'm casting this right now on February the 23rd. It's gonna be the 24th. It's gonna be a 24th post. Casting on the 23rd. 24th, it's gonna show up. And I'm gonna move the cast that I had scheduled tomorrow to like next week. So, dude, look at this. Look at this. Scourge here, chasing away the Corsairs. Mutalisks working away on all of this stuff, man. All of these cannons. And excellent flick micro there. We got a shield battery, but no cannons inside the main base right now. And Scourge, again, trying to get a connection. These Corsairs, are they alive? They are at full HP. Working away on a stationary target. That is easier to attack than these Corsairs, I can tell you what. So, shield battery down. Lings helping. And we have an expansion. Okay, expansion at 10 minutes. A Zealot is working on it as well from Snow. He's like, you're going to expand, and my Zealot is going to be there to try to take it down. Just 4 Lings. 4 Lings can help. Do we have a +1 attack? No +1 attack here. Ninja expanding top right. Snow, he's like, all right, I can't take my main base. Can't take it. Let's take a Ninja base. Dude, 2 Lings up there would shut that down so hard. There we go. Zealot down. Just scout, man. Please just scout, Zerg player. We got an expansion. Good. We are going ahead in economy here. In economy. Look at that flick micro on those Corsairs. Snow is so good at this. So good at this. +1 flyer carapace. And these Corsairs, just, you know, not working on an upgrade here. Just no upgrades for anything, ground or air, from Snow at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, a Ling is here. Can we see it? No. Dude, go in. Why are you here without going in? He's like, I'm here just in case a probe shows up. A probe is already here, dude. Get in there. Take down the cannon. Gosh. This reminds me of a TVZ that I cast last week or so, which involved burrowed Lings at a very important expansion for the Terran player that did not unburrow and kill the SCVs for a very long time. Ling here, go in. Why are you just there? So we've got 21 to 31 workers, 2 base to technically 2 base now, but no saturation at the Ninja here. And again, just excellent micro against these Scourge. That is so hard to do. But again, Snow has an available 300 APM. Is this a Spore? I think if it was a Spore, we do not have an Evolution Chamber, so it's not a Spore. All right. And again, I guess Scourge at this point are just a zoning away for these Corsairs. Just tool here, so zoning them out. Oh, the Ling. It did get in. I think it got in. I think it got in. I think we know. These Lings are like, or these Mutos are like, hang on a second. Can we go ahead and take that down? We can. But back into the main base we go with these Mutalisks, man. Continuing to produce Mutas. +1 flyer attack now going. I think it got started as soon as I said there are no upgrades for the Corsairs. And a +1 attack on the ground here as well for the Dragoons and the Zealots. But I think, yeah, at this stage of the game, the Ling went in. The Ling went in. It was killed by probes. I want to say. Crikey, this is insane. Again, epic tagged at like the 6-minute mark. I don't care what happens after this. It's an epic tag. Look at this defense of the Ninja base. Dude, Snow, you are so good. You are so good. All right, we have Lings. We have Mutalisks. Dragoons are not very good against Ling Muta, but again, the Corsairs can help so much. Mutaflock at 10. 10 Mutas. Look at this. This is the main base of Snow. Main base, a hatch, and 4 Sunkens, and that's it. Again, creep, sunken, creep. Take down the Stargate with Sunkens. That would be so rad. Oh, I would love it. Evolution Chamber, Hydra Den. Second base, 28 to 34 workers now. So 2 base to 2 base. Third base here. We are moving into a macro game at 14 minutes. Drones. Oh my gosh, please. Please, sunken pressure. Corsairs getting an Overlord kill. Yes, getting an Overlord kill. Oh, but Scourge from the backside. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose all the Corsairs. Snow, why are we not microing? All the Corsairs are going to die. Oh no. Okay. Bam. Bam. Dead. Scourge. Okay, so microing against the Scourge now. What was going on, dude? What was your attention on other than that battle? The Corsairs, when they stay still, man, they are so easy to kill. You need to have them moving constantly like Mutalisks. Oh, no. Look at this, dude. We are sunken creeping the natural base. This is something from my live streams. This is something from, like, a user replay sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com for the Sunday stream. You ever check those out? It's a good time, man. Show up on a Sunday. See some user-submitted replays. Some subscriber stuff. There's entertaining stuff out there, man. There's good stuff. There's crazy stuff. There's stuff you're never going to see at the pro levels, I can tell you that much. Try to mix it up sometimes, obviously. But, my goodness. So, Spore. I love it. Look at the Spore inside the main base. Another sunk. One more sunken. Oh, he's expanding to Snow's main. Yes! Yes! Expanding to your enemy Protoss's main base. Lings and Sunkens trying to hold off these Dragoons, man. Ah, Sunken down. And Cannons and Dragoons, not very good. Not very good against Lings here, but if you have enough of them, it is a good thing. But Zealots and Mutalisks all over the place at your ninja base here at the top right-hand corner of the map on Polestar. Oh my gosh. Got Lings all over the place. We have a DT now, too. I love it. I love the DT tech helping with these Lings. They are unobserved. They are undetected. But, can we, oh my gosh, 2 gateways down at the second base, man. 2 of them. I think Snow is ahead right now. He has enough Dragoons to take down this Sunken at least. And that opens it up to go back here and just kill all of these drones, kill the hatchery, just with these 5 Sunken. And I guess Zealot support is just a little bit overkill now. And yeah, look at these Zealots tanking the attacks for the Dragoons. And look, all the way around the back. Oh boy. Alright. Not defending adequately here, Mr. Zerg player, but holy smokes, I love it. I love the idea. Look at these Lings trapped behind an egg against a wall. This is why hatcheries don't usually show up against walls. For this very, very reason. They are out in the open, right? Out in the open, out in the open. Scourge connect. Oh, Scourge could have connected there. Another Scourge connection. Oh, no. No. I think Snow's going to win this game, guys, at 17 minutes, right? Right? We do have third base. We are happily saturated, but I think killing that hatchery inside the main base of Snow, which is a unilaterally crazy thing to say. Okay, you know there's DTs, man. And you're working on speed for the Overlords. All right, I know it. Sunken here. Hydra is showing up inside the main base. Dude. This is crazy stuff. This is truly crazy stuff. Another Sunken. Alright, so I think Snow is going to reclaim his main base here at 17 minutes and 59 seconds. But we've got Hydras, we've got Lings, we've got Speed Overlords here. If we can take down this base, I don't feel like he can. There are a lot of cannons here. There are Zealots, there are DTs. But the Zerg player feels like he can. Alright, Barcode. Here we go. Sniping down High Templar. Mutalisks being chased away by the Corsairs as always. Oh, now we have Psystorm. Snow. So good. Nope. Sniping down a High Templar with those Mutalisks. Okay. I like it. I like the play. Again, trying to reclaim. Trying to really reclaim his own main base. And I think this Sunken is the last vestige of anything inside the main base here, right? Yeah, Sunken down. I don't know why we're not attacking with the Sunken here. Hydras, do your best to take it down. But look at this. All the creep's going to recede at this stage of the game. And again, sniping down High Templar with Mutalisks, the primary focus of Mutalisks in PvZ at this stage of the game. But, dude, there are no Scourge here, but we have Hydras, again, zoning out the Corsairs. Corsairs chasing away Mutalisks. Hydras chasing away Corsairs. Both symbiotic relationships here on both sides. Both sides, Protoss and Zerg, have symbiotic relationships. Hydras protecting Mutalisks. Mutalisks protecting Hydralisks. Corsairs protecting High Templar. High Templar protecting Corsairs, right? Everyone's going together, working together here. And Snow, at 19 minutes, is retaking his main base. Something I never thought I would say. Snow retaking his main base at 19 minutes. I don't think I've ever said that on this channel before. Brand new sentence. So here we go, evening it up here. 3 bases to 2 bases. Corsairs, again, trying to supply block the Zerg player. Not that one, but every Overlord that goes down is essential to keeping the Zerg player down. Just a little bit of a sneak attack here up the left side. We have Hydras. We've got Lurkers, man. The Dragoons are like, oh, okay, fair enough. I don't have any detection, so bye. Goodbye. Do we have an observatory? The answer is we don't have an observatory yet. Oh, no. Lurkers could turn this tide, man. Just how many kills? How many kills these mutas have? 5. Okay, that's a great kill count for Mutalisk. 4. Good. Good as well. All right, so at least they're getting kills. The DT's like, are you locked up at the 3rd base? Yeah, man. We got detection. We've got hiders. We've got lurkers. Observatory doesn't take that long to warp in, and there it is. Making an observer is high priority right now from Sn0W, but production tab says High Templar, cannons, probes. Oh, there's the lurker. Wow, we drop a lurker? We dropped a lurker at the 2nd base, dude. Okay. Yeah, this game. Observer on the way. Okay. Mutalisk, 6 kills, dead forever. Mutas and Lings working away on the main base. 1 Zergling, 1 Mutalisk. Is this a joke? Okay, man, so it's officially 3 bases now. If you come in now, you're like, why are there no buildings inside the main base of Sn0W? Why are they up there? Why is this here, not a natural? Did the natural get killed? No, this is the main base. This is the natural. This is a 3rd base, a ninja 3rd that Sn0W took and got away with, which, again, that is a turning point in this game, man. If the Ling denied that 3rd, I kind of feel like the Zerg would be winning right now, but he is not. He is not winning at all. He is making hydras. He's got lurkers, but there is Psystorm. Now there are observers. Now the Protoss player Sn0W has everything he needs to defeat the Zerg player. Every darn thing. Every darn thing he needs. Stab, 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 stab. Stab, stab, stab. All right, Lurkers, we have upgrades. Yeah, +2. He managed to squeeze in +2 in this very, very incredibly tense game. A lot of stuff going on, man, and he still found the time to get +2 on his missile attack here. Still no sign of a Queen's Nest, no sign of a Hive, but I think special circumstances in this game. If you don't have a Hive at 20 minutes, usually you're dead against a Protoss player, but special circumstances, right? Oh, there are stuff in these Overlords, man. There are Hydras. There are hiders in these Overlords. Are there enough hiders to take down this Nexus? I feel like there are. The shields are all gone. Oh my gosh. Sniping the main Nexus for the 2nd time today. Barcode Zerg. Bam. There it is. Sniping an OBS just for the heck of it. It's like, I don't care what happens now. We sniped the Nexus. Can we kill a High Templar? We can. Oh no. Storming and saving himself with 2 HP. High Templar. Hugh the High Templar. What a baller. Dude, 2 kills, but 2 kills to save his life. Incredible stuff. Expanding the 12 o'clock, maybe on Polestar. Looks like he's intending to anyway. There are hiders and lurkers here to defend. No naked expand for this Zerg player. I am loving it. Ooh, 115 to 122 supply. Again, Protoss is ahead, but not as much as he wants to. 6 supply ahead at 23 minutes. Not enough. Ooh, again, careful with your Corsairs, dude. Careful. I cast a PvZ the other day with a really good Protoss player. Like, I think it was Shuttle. And all of a sudden, the Corsairs were gone, and I was like, what happened? Somebody in the comments, actually, in the live stream was like, where did the Corsairs go? And I was like, I don't know. Good point. So we rewound the replay, and the Corsairs just, like, flew over 20 hiders and kind of, like, just tried to kill an Overlord, and the hiders killed them. And I was like, oh, I guess that can happen to your Corsair sometimes, but Sn0W knows keeping them alive is of the utmost importance, right? You can snipe drops like this. You can scout with them. You can kill Overlords. You can kill Mutalisks. You can prevent the Zerg player from going into Mutas. One got sniped. Okay, that's not... Oh, the Corsair could have gotten a kill there, but the juke was too good. The juke was too good from Sn0W. Dude, I'm having the most fun casting PvZ as I've had in a long time. Sn0W rebuilds his main for the 2nd time today against a Zerg player. This is a bust attempt if ever I saw one. He's going to try to get in here. There's a High Templar with 2 storms. There's a High Templar here with 2 storms. There's 4 storms. And this one's close to having 3, folks. Get an Amulet is done. But Zerg player on 4 bases. You know, all you really got to do here as a Zerg is contain, right? keep the Protoss from getting a 4th base while you're on 5 bases, and you might actually pull this off without going to Hive, which he's not doing. This might not be Zealot. Zealot's late game PvZ isn't this good. Like, I love Zealot. I do, but I haven't seen him win a late game PvZ against a good Protoss player in a long time. He did have one game against Bisu on the channel where he got a Hive solely for +3 missile attack. I think that's all he did. He had a Hive for +3 missile attack. He didn't get a Hive for anything else. You can get a Hive for Adrenal or for Defilers. He was just like, my Hydras need +3. And he got it. And it was great, but like, what? The weirdest dude, man. Yeah. You can storm stuff, you can kill stuff, but it's going to get replaced. The Zerg economy at 38 workers here. This might expand down here too. He's taking a left base. Sn0W needs to make a move or he's dead. This Zerg player has him contained. This is insane. He's got to get out. He's got to get out. He needs to break out. I don't know if he can do it down this ramp. I don't know if he can do it out of his own natural base. He needs Reavers almost. That's what I always say late game PvZ is, hey, you better make some Reavers. And every Protoss is like, yeah, man, I will. We'll get into it. But nothing happening. Reavers are just so good at sitting back here and going, bam, Lurker dead, bam, Lurker dead. Without having to commit High Templar to getting close or Dragoons to getting close. Okay, here we go. He's busting out. He's like, I gotta bust out, man. I gotta at least take a base. So he brings a bunch of Storm with him. The Zealots die. There is no Dark. There is not going to be any Dark Storm. At this point, I don't think the Zerg player is ever going to get a Hive. I'd be shocked if he did. Yeah. Forced to retreat back into his base. Just... Look at this Scourge count. This Scourge count is like, Corsairs must die. One died. Hey. Oh, another one died to Hydras. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're being chased immensely. I don't know if Sn0W can micro that well enough and micro this at the same time because this is really tricky. Good storm placement. Lurker's getting shots off there. Those Scourge are all dead. Oh, no, the Scourge are not dead, but the Corsairs are dead. Okay, all right. Remember when I was like, this guy's not getting a Hive, and then he started a Queen's Nest right when I said that? Remember that happening? I remember that happening. Can he not get in here? Dude, Sn0W is going to retake, well, for the first time, take this space. Holy smokes. How many storms do you have, old man? And the answer is as many as I need. Senor, Hive is on the way. The storms are endless. They are endless. They are dangerous. They are problematic. Well, killing one Dragoon is nice, but there's like 10 back here. How many Hydras do we need to break in that thing? Sn0w's up. About 20, 30 supply here. But Zerg player getting up. He's not really droning. He's got new bases, but he's still at 41 drones. Hasn't actually taken that one yet. I kind of feel like he should. Archons, not good. Yeah, both Archons died. Yeah, that's probably what we expected. Dude, these High Templar, though. He's got another Storm back there, too. Just High Templar production. 4 at a time. We'll get the job done here against Hydro Lurker, friends. Maybe you don't even need Reavers. Maybe you don't even need them. Zerg player, build more drones. He's making a drone. Does that count? I don't think so. Zerg's under 100 supply at 28 minutes. Okay, having a Hive is nice, but what do I need from you? What I need from you, my guy, is a Defiler Mound. I need Plague, which means you need to get a Defiler Mound and Consume and Plague. It's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. Hey, Defiler Mound timing. Hive's done at 28:55. When is the Defiler Mound going to start? I would say get Adrenal, but you don't really have any links. Oh, look, here's one. He's got 1-0 upgrades, which is, you know, good enough, I guess. Good enough. Oh, my gosh, he's not building a Defiler Mound. Zerg, this could be Zealot. I don't know. This could be Killer. This could be Beast. Although I don't know that I've seen Beast have this good of Ling Micro as we saw in the early stages of the game. The most impressive stuff I saw from the Zerg player today was the beautiful Ling Micro. Getting a surround on Zealots, that's not easy to do. With slow, well, Speedlings and slow Zealots, not hard, not easy. No, okay. Where's my Defiler Mound? Give me my money. You owe me. All right, Zerg player. All right, Zerg player. I had a count up. I had a countdown timer, a stopwatch to when you were going to make a Defiler mound. Or at this point, it's a do anything. Do anything with your hive. Get a +3. He's getting a +3 at least. Dude, maybe this is Zealot. Maybe this is Zealot. I just told the story. When Zealot got a hive solely to get +3 for his hiders, and that was it. Maybe it's gotta be, man. Gotta be him. 50 supply lead for the Protoss. Big, strong upgrades. 2-1-2. It is a 2-2 down here for the Zerg player. +3's on the way, but look, expanding here, expanding here. Snow has all of the storm known to Protoss kind. I just don't think the Zerg player expanded as much as he needed to. He's not getting a Defiler mound. Look, if he gets a Defiler mound and he takes this base, I feel good about it, but he's not. He's not doing either of those things. I loved your early game, man. I am in love with your early game. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Snow's just patient. 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 Slow, steady, hundreds of High Templar everywhere. Storming all the hiders and all the lurkers and all the world. No plagues to help. No dark swarms to help against the Dragoons. No need for Archons. We just got, Dragoons, Zealots, High Templar. No plague for us. Zerg player, come on. Soulkey would get a Defiler's mound. He would. You take this base too, I promise. God, this has all the makings of a game where the Zerg player has a wonderfully fantastic early game and then throws it away. This is not willing to do what needs to be done to win this game. You can't be at 30 minutes and say, no, hiders are good enough. Especially because you have map control. You have the time. Snow's not going to move out. I mean, he could. He could is the thing. You can delay it. You can delay it. Evolution chamber. All right. Well, hats off to Snowman. What a great game. Somebody who lost their main Nexus twice. Had Sunkens in his main base he had to deal with. He acted like he sees that every day. He didn't panic. He didn't overextend. He killed whatever he could with whatever he needed. Shut it down. The storms are good. Again, just the best spell in StarCraft. Storm is good against every composition you're ever going to see. The Zerg can't do anything where Storm is bad, whereas the Protoss can do things where Dark Storm is bad and Plague is bad. But Psystorm's always good. That's it. Psystorm is always good. Last Corsair dies. I won't hear it. I will not hear anybody argue against me that Psystorm is not the best spell in the game, because it is. And look, Zerg is good enough. It doesn't need Defilers a lot of the time. Soma, right? His finals winning series against Best in ASL 20 involved 0 Defilers. He did not make a Defiler. You can beat Protoss without Defilers if you do it fast enough. That's how good Zerg is. But Psystorm is still the best spell in the game. Plague and Dark Storm are very, very, very good and broken in a lot of ways, but Psystorm is better. That's it. That's it. Look, if Zerg player pulls this off, I'm going to give my hat off to him because that is so many dead Hydralisks. Yeah, no. How about this? Oh, he got stormed immediately? Okay, those Hydras are dead without doing anything. How about these guys? Oh, yeah. Also stormed without doing anything at all. Great. Hey, Hydras are threatening my base. Storm. Storm. La, 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 la. Incredible stuff. I tell you about the mass recall campaign that I did on stream a couple months ago where the enemy AI, if a storm hit a clump of units, they would perfectly split against the storm. Like, these Hydras would all just go, they'd all fan out into a beautiful ring around where the storm was. And I was like, are you kidding me? Pros can't do that, as evidenced by this game. So, yeah, if pros could split against Storm perfectly, Storm would not be as good, but they can't. Yeah, this is not at all happening for the Zerg. All right. It's really frustrating to know. At the moment, it was clear the Zerg player was not building a Defiler Mound. I was like, he's dead. He's dead. You're not beating Snow crazy late game when he has all of the bases and all of the High Templar and all of the upgrades without Defilers. You're just not doing it. Yeah, look at these Dragoons being like, thank goodness there's no Dark Swarm here. Not a one. Not a Dark Swarm. We can do everything we want against anything, and we're very good at it. 26 damage per shot is no joke. That's it. GG Zerg player out, and Snow gets the win in 35 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, that. Holy smokes. What a great showing there from Snow. Again, many Protoss players would have just given up when there is a hatchery in your main base and all you've got is your natural. The Ninja was a turning point. If the Zerg player saw it and sniffed it out and shut it down, I think he wins. But dude, this thing is here. Why isn't the thing like a little bit closer? It's like, can you see a Nexus show up when you're here? No. Why are you here? I don't know. I don't understand why he was there, why he let the Nexus come up. But a huge oversight, man. Retaking the main base twice. Again, he retook it, and then it got killed, and then he made it again. Snow is just coming back from all sorts of shenaniganry. Shield battery showing up with worth as well. Corsairs getting so much value. And the Zerg player is like, Hydra Lurker's all I need, man. That's it. It's all I've ever needed. Thanks for asking. Tragic. All right. Well, I don't know. Kind of want to see a Zerg player with a proxy hatch get a win, but taking Snow to 35 minutes is no small shakes. Absolutely impressive stuff. Again, feels like Zealot to me. Feels like Zealot. The only other Zerg player I've seen that get a Hive and get a +3 attack was Zealot. A lot of these Zerg players don't like Defilers. It's extra APM. It's extra hard, right? It's extra hard to micro. But you got to do it. You just have to do it. I don't know how else to explain this to you. You got to do it. You gots to. All right, end of the day, 260,000 points in favor of Snow. 206 for the Zerg player. Big number. 3-1 outproduction by the Zerg. Guess what? About a 4-1. Yeah, 42 to 141. About a 4-1 ratio on the out kill. That'll get it done. Psystorm, good unit. Buildings raised 19 to 11. Pretty good. The outspend by the Zerg is not nearly enough. Again, expanding bottom left would have been huge, too. Would have been really big, too. So 4,000 outspend, less than 4,000 in 35 minutes is simply not going to cut it. You needed to kill Snow early with your little proxy hatch shenanigans. Or you needed to contain him, expand 3 times, get into Defilers, and win it that way. And we couldn't do that, and you chose not to do that. You're dead. That's it. All right, well, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered, an epic, crazy PvZ for you today. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.